Good afternoon, it's Clarence. Doing some more maintenance. And today what we're gonna do is, first of all, the date is February the 4th, 2018. It's about 6 p.m. And right after this, I'm going in and I'm gonna watch I'm gonna sit back and watch the Super Bowl. But right now, I'm gonna show you how to troubleshoot and make a repair on your TPMS. TPMS is tire pressure monitoring system. And in just a second, I'm gonna show you what the tire pressure monitoring system fault is and how do you identify it. First, let me give you a little bit of background on it. Back in 2006, 2007, the government mandated or said that the car manufacturers will put some kind of signal in that car to let the driver know that the tire pressure is low or that there's something going on with your tire. So they came up with a symbol that looks like a flat tire on your dash when the tire pressure is low or something's wrong with the tire. And it's built in your valve stem. Right where you put your air in at, on the back side of your air, is a little sensor with a battery. Now that battery lasts 8 to 10 years. At the end of that 10 years, now that battery could set your sensor off, or you could actually have low tire pressure. So it's gonna be one of those things. Either you got low tire pressure, the battery sensor in that tire is bad, and you need to change it, or you just need to put some air in your tire. Now, let me take a break here and show you what the symbol looks like. Now, when you go to your dash, see if I can do this. Cut my dash on. The light's on here. Okay, let's see if we can get closer. You see this symbol right here? Looks like a little flat tire or whatever. That's the symbol that tells you that either your tires are low, your tire pressure are low, or your battery in one of your sensors in one of the four wheels is bad. Well, on certain vehicles, it'll tell you exactly which tire it is. Most vehicles, it won't tell you the tire. High-end vehicles, it'll tell you the tire. The BMW, Mercedes, Cadillacs, and etc. But the basic vehicles, it will not tell you what tire. But in my particular case, I'm gonna pull back a little bit so you can see this here. It says access. The door is open, and there's my thing that tells me my tire system, service tire system. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hit the button over here, and I'm gonna go to my tires. Now, this is what I'm getting right here. It says my right front tire pressure, which is the bottom one right here. It says the bottom one, I got a problem with it. With mine, more than likely, it's the sensor because the truck is over 6 or 8 years old, so the battery is probably dead. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna relearn the computer, because when you rotate your tires, let's see, if you rotate your tires, you gotta relearn your onboard computer. And that's what I'm gonna show you how to do this evening. We're gonna relearn the tire computer on the tires. And basically, let me turn this off for a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this key fob right here, right? And right where you see let's see if I can get a good shot. Where you see the lock and the unlock, I'm gonna hit both of these at one time. I'm gonna hit this one and this one at the same time. And my horn's gonna blow. And once the horn blows, it's gonna tell me with a flashing turn signal which tire to go to relearn first. And the way you relearn the tire is once the horn blows, you go to the tire, to the valve stem, and you start letting air out that tire. Now, once the computer recognizes that the right front tire, this tire is being is losing air, it's gonna blow the horn one time. Once it blows, then you look at your turn signal. It's gonna be either the left front, left rear, right rear. Whichever one is flashing, that's the next one that the computer is telling you to go to and let some air out that tire. Once you let enough air out that tire, and it recognizes that the computer recognizes that that tire is losing air, it's going to blow again, and then you just follow the same procedures and go to the next one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a break. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna try this to see if we can get this thing working and relearn this computer system on this truck and get the light to go out. But in my case, the light's not gonna go out because I'm pretty sure I got a dead battery in the tire. Now to replace that battery, they recommend you don't replace the battery. To get that fixed, I'm gonna have to take it to a tire shop, and they're gonna have to break that tire down and put another sensor in there. And the sensor costs about $50, $60 per sensor. Okay, so let's try this and see what happens. Okay.
That's crazy. $1? Only $1? I know, right? 4 quarters, 10 times, 100 pennies, $1 down. Get you riding at rim time downtown Ramsey. 18s to 22s, low rate got a set, and I am too for $1 down. Rim time downtown Ramsey. 323-1890. That's 323-1890. $1 down. You can get riding.
Okay, I'm back. I just reset the pushed both of the buttons, and now what I'm doing is I'm letting the air out. Okay, that was the left front. Now the computer just memorized the left front. Okay, so the left front is done. Now I'm gonna go to my left rear. I've already removed my valve stems, right? Listen for the horn blow. I'm letting air out. Okay, that's my left rear. The computer now memorized the left front and the left rear. Now I'm going over to the right rear tire. Listen for the horn. Okay, that's the right rear. Now the right front. Listen for the horn. Okay, that was the right front. Now, notice you didn't hear the horn blow. The reason the horn didn't blow is because the sensor in this tire that's attached to the other side of this valve stem, that sensor battery is dead, so you're not gonna get a horn blow. But all the other tires have been synced, and the computer recognizes it. So anytime them tires go low from this point on, that dash is gonna tell me that I got a tire low, and it'll tell me which tire it is. Okay, also to perform this task, you got to make sure you got some air to be able to put some air back in your tire. Now, my dash light is not going to go out for my tire sensor, right? This is not going to go out on mine because I got to replace the right front sensor. I can't break the tire down to do it. The shop has to do that for me. Okay, but I just relearned all of my computer, onboard computer, just relearned the tires, and every time one goes low, it's going to tell you which one it is. Only thing I'm gonna do now is, since I let some air out the tires, I'm gonna get my air gauge and put some air back in. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Can't think of anything else. Now, that double horn blow was the computer just shut off. It's not searching no more. That's the 2 horn blow when all 4 tires are done. Now my light will still be on because that right front has got to be replaced. But I know exactly what it is. I know I got to take it to the shop and get it. The tire broke down to have a new sensor put in. Well, other than that, that's about it. That took 10 minutes to do. And I'm gonna put this on YouTube. All you got to do is hit the YouTube and hit the like. Other than that, I'm Clarence. Peace.